Yo, what's up, homie? So today I'm gonna be talking about the best heroes to play in Dota 2 if you are a beginner. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been there. Dota 2 is such a great game that, um, yeah. So good heroes. So the easiest carry I would say that if you're a beginner and you wanted to learn Dota is Juggernaut. Because the reason why I say that is because Juggernaut has a essentially like a free BKB, so spell immunity. So if you don't know what that is, essentially you cannot get stunned or like spell damaged if you're in spell immunity, which is something Juggernaut has naturally. So normally if you're a noob, you noobs never buy BKBs because they're noobs. So if you don't know what BKB does, wait, where is it? Where's the fucking BK? Yeah, it's right here. So basically, it allows you to have spell immunity when you activate it for like a couple of seconds. But noobs always go for damage items. So Juggernaut is one of those heroes where you can also like, it's just really good. You can just spin TP and stuff like that. Basically, this is your farming slash pushing escape all around ability. You have a passive crit, which is self-explanatory. You just crit things. Healing ward, this thing heals you by a shit ton. Just make sure it doesn't get killed by enemy. You can move it around too. It doesn't really matter. Like you can just select it, like click on it, double click on your hero, will auto follow you. And your ulti is self-explanatory, just slashing people. Just make sure you're not beside creeps, and you should be able to solo kill the enemy carry, just with your ulti if you're farmed enough. Unless if they have like a ghost scepter or some shit, but like that's something else. Normally, like you can Juggernaut is like a pretty easy hero to play. So after Juggernaut is Lifestealer. So Lifestealer, the way you play this hero is the same thing as Juggernaut, and spell immunity is very broken, especially for like lower MMR or beginners, just because like your rage basically does the same thing except for it gives you attack speed. It doesn't do damage like AoE wise, but it does last a little bit shorter. Like I'm pretty sure Juggernaut's spin is longer. No, it's actually longer. It's actually 6 seconds. I mistake. So rage is actually better because you can also attack while under the effect. Well, for spin, if you didn't know, once you start spinning, your right clicks don't do damage anymore. So that's the thing. And you have a passive life steal. This is basically a life steal based on the enemy's health. So every time you hit something, you get life back. And open wounds, this is like the same thing as this, except for it applies a slow. And it costs a lot of mana, so you shouldn't be using this unless if you know you can kill the guy. And your ultimate is kind of like an escape or like farming tool. Honestly, you don't even need to really use this that much. Just like when you're ganking, go inside your allies and come back out. Or if you're about to die, go inside like a creep or something like that. You don't even need this. Honestly, Lifestealer is mostly his passive and his rage. And he's just a right clicker. Very easy to play. Just like Jug. Like, Juggernaut, he's a right clicker. He has a spell immunity. He has a crit. Everything else is like whatever, Wait, every time you ulti cooldown, you can just kill someone. You can solo kill supports for sure. And then there's PA. So PA, essentially what PA does is like same thing. She has a Q, which is a dagger, so she just throws it out, and like you can use it the last hit. You can use it to engage. There's a slow effect, so it's like how you initiate. You have a blink, so you can jump on people, and you get attack speed. So you jump on them, and you just quickly kill them in like 2 hits. And your blur is basically evasion. You don't even have to activate it. I mean, you could, but like honestly, it's a fucking easy hero. So you just basically get blurred. If you activate it, people don't really see you unless you're close to them on the minimap. So it gives you evasion. So basically means that like 50% of the time at level 4, like a Juggernaut or Lifestealer right clicks you, they will miss their attacks, so you don't take damage. And then your ultimate, which is a crit, massive ass crit, that if you can one shot supports. So it's like carries, you can do massive amounts of damage. And Phantom Assassin's crit at level 4 is 450%, right? So that's 4.5 times your normal damage. That's a lot. However, Juggernaut's crit is like it's only 35%. So it's only 180, so it's pretty shit. It's only 1.8% more. So it's like 4 times less. But it's like a lot. The chances of that happening is a lot higher because it's 35%, and Juggernaut has faster attack speed. So that's that. Those are the 3 easy heroes. There's more though. Wraith King. Wraith King, very easy. One single stun. You can use this to stun, engage, and just fight. You know, very simple ability. Just stun people. It does take up your mana though, so be careful. You have an automatic lifesteal, just like Lifestealer. However, this one's not based on their health, so it's like the same thing. You don't even have to worry about the math. It's just like Lifesteal. This one's a crit, same thing as Jug and PA, and just very. It's like a passive ability. You can use it to summon shit, and you don't even have to if you don't want to. But yeah, and then your reincarnation. This is like Aegis. Basically, is a way every time you die, you respawn, and every 40 seconds at level 3. So see, all these heroes have in common is they have a shit ton of passive abilities, and their abilities are very strong. And there's only like 1 or 2 casting abilities. And then the last one is probably Sven. Sven is like Wraith King. He has a stun, you know, AoE stun, very easy to understand. A cleave. This is 90% cleave at level 4. This thing is what helps you farm really quickly, because you can clear out waves and camps fast. This is like boosting your movement speed and stuff. You know, it's just like a little boost. And the ultimate basically like makes your damage go insanely high. So that's a thing. You activate this, you can kill supports in two hits. So yeah, these are all very easy heroes to play. Like, these are all beginner heroes. But I realized that out of all of the heroes I mentioned so far, all of these heroes are melee heroes. So I'm gonna say like some range heroes. So some easy to play range heroes are like Sniper. However, Sniper I wouldn't really recommend it, because he is very squishy, and the thing about Sniper is that you can really just lose the game if you don't know positioning. Like, people think Sniper is easy. Sniper is actually kind of hard to play correctly. So yeah, most of the range heroes are actually semi hard to play. Draw Ranger is very easy to die with. Like, I would say Necro is one of those heroes that are easier to play, but this guy, you have to fully understand Dota to be good at him. So like, that's it. Like, most of the range heroes require a little bit more skill, gotta say. Medusa is pretty straightforward, or Luna, but these heroes are very easy to die. The reason why I don't recommend range heroes is because they're less tanky and they die very easily. Like, Juggernaut's tanky, Lifestealer's tanky, PA's tanky, Wraith King's tanky, Sven's tanky. PA's not tanky against magic damage, but these guys, if you just build correct items on them, you don't die, you do a lot of damage. It's very easy to play, so I recommend these 5 heroes if you're a beginner into Dota. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.